welcome to the 366th day of the year. Yeah, it's a leap day. And, what are we doing today? We're just gonna make it up as we go along. I don't plan on seeing any movies today. I could go and see The Invisible Man, but I'm gonna wait on that one. Yeah, like I said, we're just gonna make it up as we go along, but as usual, we're gonna stop at my usual places. And of course, we always start off at Best Buy because, actually, you know what? I have everything that comes out this week for the most part, except for one thing in particular, which I'm going to get because I have a $20 reward certificate to use on it, and I'll show you it when we get inside. So let's head on over to Best Buy. And as you can see, the flakes are flying because it is cold outside. It's not even cold because of the snow, it's cold because of the wind. Like, the wind has been blowing like crazy the last couple of days. Anyway, Best Buy's right there. Let's head on in. And there it is. Hunt for Red October on 4K Steelbook for $25. Which after my $20 certificate will come down to at least $5. I think today might also be the day to pick up the Rambo Blu-ray set. Yeah, like I said, Frozen 2 and Knives Out came out today, but like I said, I already picked those steelbooks up online, so there wasn't really a whole lot in there for me to get in there, unfortunately. I was going to show off the Frozen 2 and Knives Out steelbook stuff, but there was this guy that just kept hovering over the new release section, and I couldn't even take my camera out because I was afraid that he might say something that I do. But so, yeah, sorry for the lack of footage in there, but I will show you the two things that I did pick up in there. You pretty much saw them already. And here's the big thing that we came in there for, because this was the one thing I wanted to get, but I didn't get it online. Because I knew they were going to have it. The Hunt for Red October, the new 30th anniversary limited edition steelbook. And, you know, this is a great action movie. I love the Jack Ryan movies. I love the Jack Ryan TV series. And when I saw that this was coming out on steelbook, and I had to get it because I'm such a big fan of these movies. I really love the first one a lot, The Hunt for Red October. John McTiernan, the guy who directed Die Hard, did this. It was originally $25, but after the $20 certificate, it would have been $5, but then I found something else, and I'll show you that in just a second. But yeah, I knew I had to pick this one up. I had Patriot games on steelbook too. I just need to get. I just wish that Clear and Present Danger and Jack Ryan Shadow Recruit would come out on steelbook too, because that would be nice too. But you know, right now, I guess this one is the only one that they have out right now, as well as Patriot games. In fact, Paramount's putting out a lot of these steelbooks for these anniversaries coming up. I think Shutter Island just had one a couple weeks ago, and then Braveheart and Gladiator coming out on steelbook in May. Might pick those up. So, like I said, that would have originally been $5 had I not bought something else, but I did. I went ahead and got the Rambo 5 film collection because I only own one Rambo movie on Blu-ray, and that's Last Blood. I don't have any of the other ones on Blu-ray. I have them on DVD, so, you know, I figured why not get this for $30. $30 is not a bad deal for this, honestly, especially, at least right now, at least. Because you never know, this will go down in price definitely down the road, but right now I definitely had to pick this one up. But yeah, the Rambo movies are great movies too. Good fun over-the-top action movies, especially the fourth one, Rambo. But like I said, Last Blood, not my favorite of the series, but there's still stuff in there that I definitely enjoyed about it. And like I said, I needed the series on Blu-ray, so I definitely now have it on Blu-ray. So let's continue our movie-stopping journey. I apologize for that. That's why I never used the title in my adventures. So I don't even know if that even got me. So let's move on to let's just move on to the next stop, because this is just falling apart at the seams. How are we doing today, George? All right. So after that brief little pit stop, on to Barnes & Noble. I said I was going to wait till the Criterion sale for this, but I think I might pick this up today. Again, sorry for the lack of footage in there, but I don't know what's going on today. People are just hovering around me today for some reason. Like, it happened at Best Buy, and then in Barnes & Noble, when I went to the Blu-ray section, there was somebody hovering over me there. But I did pick up Roma in there. I was going to wait till the Criterion Collection sale in June, but there's some other ones coming out, like The Great Escape, Grand Budapest Hotel, some other ones that I think I'm just going to wait on those ones. But Roma's one I definitely wanted to pick up, so I just figured I'd get it now. Plus, I had a 15% off coupon, so it essentially came down to what I would eventually pay for during the Criterion sale. At my next stop for the day, Burlington. Bad news is this is a smaller size for me, but this fits me perfectly. Yeah, that Simpsons shirt would have been an instant buy if they had it in my size, but sadly they did not. But you know what? That Back to the Future t-shirt made up for it. Plus, who knows? They usually get a new stuff every month, so in a couple of weeks I might head back over there. So I'm going to head over to Ollie's next. I just have this feeling that they might have some new stuff in there for once. Now watch me come out and be really disappointed with what I see. And right on cue, absolutely nothing. Everything they had in there was pretty much the same stuff they had for the last 3 years. I really need to stop thinking that they're going to get new stuff in, because I don't think it's going to happen. And on that disappointing note, I need some pizza for lunch. And after that, next stop on our journey is Half Price Books. Haven't been in here in a month, so maybe they'll have something in here. Well, slim picking so far, but this definitely catches my eye. I'm looking for Time Cop, but not this Time Cop. I'm actually kind of tempted to watch this one. I heard a lot of good things about it. And then I had this box set at one point. For some reason I got rid of it, but I have all these movies on separate DVDs. I don't know, I might upgrade this one. I might just upgrade this one and get rid of my older copies. Or basically just bring this one back. back into my collection. Well, the good news is I found Time Cop, but it's on Laserdisc. And I don't have a Laserdisc player, unfortunately. Well, for a minute I was happy that I found this, but yeah, the spine's cracked. Although, I don't know, let me see for a sec here. I mean, that's not too bad. I don't know, this might be a maybe. Actually, I am going to hold on because the cover has seen better days. And I know this used to be like a slime-filled cover, but yeah, I'm not going to take the risk. Okay, my luck's beginning to turn around. Well, that certainly was an interesting up and down trip to Half Price Books. Started off kind of slow, but then I started finding some interesting stuff. And then at the end, I thought I found a gold mine, because they had the Everybody Loves Raymond Complete Series set, the first original set that came out like immediately after the show ended, the one that was shaped like the house. I wanted to know how much it was, because it wasn't a price tag on it. So I thought if it was a little over, like anything between like over $50 or so, I would have probably bought it. But they checked it, and The set itself was like $100. It was not in good. It was not in the best condition. It was still in decent condition, but for $100 though, I passed on it. Unfortunately, I still have like the reissue set that they did a couple years later, but that still would have been tempting though. But not for $100. Like I did find some decent titles there too, though. All right, one last quick stop for the day. Come on. Can't pass. Well, that was certainly one of the more interesting days I've ever had. I guess, like I said, apparently Leap Day brings out all the crazy people, because it was insane today. Like, not only from the people who were, like, hovering over me in the store, but, like, everywhere I went to today, it was crowded. Like, for some reason, it was more crowded than it was for Christmas and Valentine's Day. I mean, I don't get it, but I didn't get to show you everything I picked up at Cash and Culture, so I will show you that here. And that's one of the things I did pick up was the Braveheart Steelbook. And, you know, part of the reason why I picked this up was because it was new, plus I don't have this movie on Blu-ray, plus, like I said, this is one of those Paramount Warner Brothers. Come on, autofocus. Let's go. Whatever. This is one of those Paramount Warner Brothers Steelbook sets, and you get the two Blu-ray set here. I could have waited for that Best Buy. It's not even a Best Buy exclusive. Toy boat. It's not even a Best Buy exclusive. It's a 4K 25th anniversary edition. I could have waited for that, but I figured why not get this? Because I'm never going to watch it on 4K, but the other thing I picked up in there that I didn't get to show you was this Transformers Revenge of the Fallen DVD Steelbook, which this ended up being $6. The Braveheart Blu-ray actually ended up being $8 after the $2 off thing, but I already have the regular version of this, the regular 2-disc version. I'm going to replace it with this one. There's the back and the front. So yeah, it was a very interesting day to say the least, but we're home now, so I feel the need to start watching some movies again. And dead.